Here's the brutal truth about television in 2026. Your favorite show might be living on borrowed time, and the networks don't care how much you love it. Welcome to the most anxiety-inducing time of year for TV enthusiasts. We're diving deep into our comprehensive 2026 television survival guide, a detailed breakdown that will either give you peace of mind or keep you awake at night worrying about your beloved series. But here's where it gets controversial. The traditional broadcast networks are making decisions that will shock longtime viewers. While streaming platforms grab headlines, ABC, CBS, Fox, and NBC are quietly playing a high-stakes game of renewal roulette that could reshape your viewing habits forever. Over the next several months, television executives will be wielding their metaphorical axes, deciding which programs deserve another shot at life and which ones will join the ever-growing cemetery of canceled shows. It's a process that often defies logic, ignores passionate fan bases, and sometimes rewards mediocrity while punishing innovation. To help you navigate this emotional roller coaster, we've compiled the most comprehensive tracking system available. This isn't just a simple list. It's your roadmap through the uncertainty, updated constantly with insider information and industry whispers that could change everything. And this is the part most people miss. The renewal game has become increasingly unpredictable in recent years. Shows that seem like obvious renewals sometimes get the boot, while programs teetering on the edge miraculously survive. The old rules don't apply anymore, making this season more suspenseful than any drama currently airing. A quick note about our methodology. We're focusing exclusively on scripted programming from the major broadcast networks. Reality shows, game shows, and international acquisitions aren't included in this analysis. We've also made the difficult decision to exclude the CW from our main coverage, given that the network has been reduced to essentially one homegrown original series, All American, which is preparing for its final bow. Here's how we're categorizing each show's chances of survival using our 8-tier system. Guaranteed return, officially renewed. Virtual lock, a sure thing. Strong likelihood, a safe bet. Coin flip territory, could go either way. Fighting for life, a long shot. Death row, essentially canceled. Confirmed goodbye, officially canceled. Crystal ball needed, too soon to tell. Since we're still in the early stages of the 2025-26 television season, most programs currently occupy that nerve-wracking, crystal ball needed category. However, we believe in keeping you informed from day one, which is why we're launching this tracker right as your favorite shows return to the airwaves. ABC's battle for ratings supremacy. 911, crystal ball needed. 911, Nashville, crystal ball needed. Abbott Elementary, crystal ball needed. Grey's Anatomy, crystal ball needed. High Potential, crystal ball needed. The Rookie, crystal ball needed. Scrubs, crystal ball needed. Shifting Gears, crystal ball needed. Will Trent, crystal ball needed. CBS's procedural powerhouse lineup. Boston Blue, crystal ball needed. CIA, crystal ball needed. DMV, crystal ball needed. Elsbeth, crystal ball needed. FBI, guaranteed return, network has already committed. Fire Country, crystal ball needed. Georgie Mandy's First Marriage, crystal ball needed. Ghosts, guaranteed return, network has already committed. Matlock, crystal ball needed. NCIS, crystal ball needed. NCIS Origins, crystal ball needed. NCIS Sydney, crystal ball needed. The Neighborhood, confirmed goodbye, final season currently airing. Sheriff Country, crystal ball needed. Tracker, crystal ball needed. Watson, crystal ball needed. Y, Marshals, crystal. Guaranteed return, locked through 2028-29. Animal Control, crystal ball needed. Best Medicine, crystal ball needed. Bob's Burgers, guaranteed return, locked through 2028-29. Doc, crystal ball needed. Family Guy, guaranteed return, locked through 2028-29. Going Dutch, crystal ball needed. The Great North, fighting for life. Grimsburg, crystal ball needed. Krapopolis, guaranteed return, locked through 2027-28. Memory of a Killer, crystal ball needed. Murder in a small town, crystal ball needed. The Simpsons, guaranteed return, locked through 2028-29. Universal Basic Guys, guaranteed return. NBC's drama-forward approach, brilliant minds, crystal ball needed. Chicago Fire, crystal ball needed. Chicago Med, crystal ball needed. Chicago PD. Crystal ball needed. The fall and rise of Reggie Dinkins. Crystal ball needed. Happy's Place. Crystal ball needed. The Hunting Party. Crystal ball needed. Law Order. Crystal ball needed. Law Order SVU. Crystal ball needed. St. Denis Medical. Crystal ball needed. Stumble. Crystal ball needed. But here's what's really interesting and potentially controversial. Are the networks making the right choices for viewers, or are they simply chasing demographics and advertising dollars? Some industry insiders argue that the current renewal system is fundamentally broken, prioritizing short-term profits over quality storytelling and audience loyalty. Think about it. How many times have you seen a brilliant, critically acclaimed series get canceled while formulaic procedurals continue for decades? Is this really serving viewers' best interests, or are we being fed what networks think we should want, rather than what we actually crave? We'll be monitoring this situation closely and updating our predictions as new information emerges. Bookmark this guide and check back frequently, because in the cutthroat world of television, everything can change overnight. What do you think about the current state of television renewals? Are networks making smart decisions, or are they completely out of touch with what audiences actually want? Share your thoughts and predictions. We're especially curious about which shows you think are being unfairly overlooked and which renewals might surprise everyone.